Hello everyone, welcome to the Pinspiration Collaboration 2020 hosted by Kreationsby Kimber. I actually had picked a fun fold and then I was like going back on my computer to double check something and I came across this other card layout and I thought, I want to try that. So this is it. It was by SharonCheng.com. Starburst patriotic card. Now I didn't do the patriotic part, but I thought this might be a good way to use up some of this designer series paper that I have for the In Color 2018 to 20, which is going away, and all these beautiful In Colors, lovely lipstick. Oops, sorry. Blueberry Bushel, Pineapple Punch, Grapefruit Grove, and Call Me Clover. They're all going away June 2nd. And I have all this designer series paper, 6x6, and a hair on it apparently that doesn't want to go away. Anyway, sorry about that. So that's the kind of style I wanted to make. Now she has right in the picture how she cut things, and she actually put it on a piece of card and let the card show through. I decided not to do that. Once I found this, I did see on YouTube, because this eventually takes you to a video on YouTube. When you click through to her website and then you click on the video, you can, I think it either takes you to YouTube or you can choose to have it take you to YouTube. So I went on YouTube, and then all of a sudden in the margin, you know, you get all these other ones popping up that were Starburst as well. This was from 2014. There's some other ones out there from 13 and 15 and stuff like that. So I just decided to make Starburst tutorials, and I have to say the first couple I didn't actually follow this, and I wish I would have, because 1.5 inch is better than 1 inch or 1 1/4 inch, and I did the first 2 or 3 with 1 1/4 inch, 1 to 1 1/4 inch, so they're not even exactly the same. And also I didn't cut them down to 4 inch, 3 inch, and 2 inch on the first 3. Actually I didn't do it on any of them, but on my third one, some of the scraps, I used some of the scraps from the first 2, and they were already cut shorter, so I could use them, because when you get into some of these smaller areas, you don't need as big a paper, right? Anyway, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And she shows you kind of how to lay it out with a little, like, 1/8 of an inch in between and stuff, and you don't need to worry about how they look in the middle, because that's where your sentiment goes, or wherever. Now she in the video sort of explains how to off center it a little bit, like if you would cut your card in thirds or put a line down, you want it to be sort of between the first and second third, if you will. Yeah, to make it more visually appealing. So that was my Pinspiration idea, and let me get these out of the way and I'll show you what I made. I did 3 cards in Lovely Lipstick, Grapefruit Grove, and Pineapple Punch. Now this, oops, you can see is was actually these 2 were the second and third cards. This was the first card I did. And because I did it sort of in the same, you know, and see how skinny these strips are. Yeah, they were like 1 inch at the fattest, and then cut in half makes them like 1/2 inch. So yeah, cut in half on an angle. So this was the first one I did. I think it turned out okay, and I used snail to put these down. And I thought, you know what, I'm on my last snail, I better stop that. And then this is bumped up on dimensionals. And this sentiment is, except for the one that says hello friend, I used the Many Mates. Oops, sorry, I'm way up, aren't I? Many Mates. You're Just So Fabulous. I really like this stamp set because it's got outies and innies, if you will. And that's why it's, I guess, the mates, because you have mate sayings to go with the other ones. And then the embellishments, the ribbons, I had 3 of these in color ribbons. One in Pineapple Punch, one in Lovely Lipstick, and one in Blueberry Bushel. So I used these 2, one here, and then I also had, I didn't have it in Grapefruit Grove, but I had these Nature's Twine, which is, these are all retiring, and I had some of that in Grapefruit Grove, so I put that on this card here. And then these are the little, oh gosh, what did I do with them? Here they are. Happiness Blooms is what they were called. Enamel dots. I don't have the backing out. But this is what I had left. So I only had 4 Grapefruit Grove. So I used 1 on this card and 3 here. And then these I used the Pineapple Punch, which I had quite a bit of. And as you can see, I have the most Call Me Clover, and I use them on the next cards, and a little bit of Blueberry Bushel, not too much. So I'm trying to use those up as well. And inside on the lovely lipstick ones, I just left them blank. I didn't do any because I don't know who I'm going to send these to yet. So that'll make it depend on what the inside will say. And then this one, I had this piece laying in front of me, previously stamped. This is what it's from, Seriously the Best. I love these fonts, and I had apparently previously stamped that in Grapefruit Grove. That's what it looks like anyway. So I just used that and cut it down because it was here staring me in the face. And then I used Lovely Lipstick for the bow. And like I said, those 3 dots. And then I did 2 more cards, this time in the Call Me Clover and Blueberry Bushel. I again used Many Mates, but I used Congrats. But on these, I did use This Calls for a Huge Celebration. And I actually took some of the leftover angle pieces and just put 1 inside. And on this one, I used a green one, but both are that chicken wire, apparently, style. But I stamped them in Blueberry Bushel. And then here, this one I stamped in Call Me Clover, and this one in Blueberry Bushel. And this one I put a little bow on, and I don't know why I didn't put a bow on this one. Oh, it was a different style, and I guess I just wasn't feeling like I needed one on that. I don't know. And here I used 5 Call Me Clover dots, and this one I just used 3. So those are my cards for the Pinspiration collaboration. I just made 5 cards, and I think they're bright and colorful and kind of along the lines of the most current rainbow paper pumpkin, only a different kind of rainbow, a Starburst. And you know, Paige had done a card that had a Starburst on it, not, I think, with the paper pumpkin alternatives. That was inspiring too, but maybe that's what inspired me to when I found this and it popped up on my screen to say, ooh, yeah, I want to do that, because I really liked her Starburst card. So I changed my mind 3 times this month with what I wanted to do for Pinspiration collab. So maybe the other 2 things that I had said, no, I'm not going to do that this month, maybe I'll do them for next month, one of them. So there you have it. Alright guys, please go check out all the other collab members. Lots of fabulous ladies doing all kinds of different things. You know, if you're like me and you have all these other Color Family Designer Series papers, this is a great way to use them. I think it would be great with the neutrals as well, like this Murray Merlot, Night of Navy, and Mossy Meadow. I think that would make a great masculine style card. And subtles would be nice maybe for a new baby card or something. Yeah, so I don't have much paper left, haha. I forget to use this designer paper. That's part of my issue. So anyway, I think they turned out great. Alright guys, I'm going to let you go. Talk to you soon. Hugs, love, and peace. And I forget when I'll be back next. So yeah, go check out the others. Have a great day and be safe.